We are back on site this morning and we're gonna finish up our back porch, which is post and beam, and hopefully get some of this tongue and groove decking going down.
What is that thing, dude?
Realtruck.com, boys.
You got more money in bikes in the back of that truck than my whole truck is worth. How do you ride all 4 of those at one time?
Don't worry about it. Hey, I got these steps too, so Arlo can get in the truck.
He never goes to lunch with us because he can never get inside your truck.
I know. Jamie must really trust you guys. I don't even see him and you guys are doing layout.
We had some Monday morning struggles on the other side. We got a few hundred lines on that.
Okay. Yeah, they look good on the bottom at
Good
least.
thing it's on the top. Yeah, 100%.
So these post and beam porch roofs are a lot of thinking and planning because everything's exposed as far as the framing goes. And one of the weird things that maybe you wouldn't think about normally is that the cut on the end of these rafters is not necessarily the same depth or width as the beam it's running into. And since it's all visible, we picked to have it flush out on the bottom. Like the bottom goes corner to corner like that.
Oh, yeah.
Which means we had to plan ahead and set the height of this girder a little low.
Yes.
So that the top of our rafters, as they're coming up, playing out with the top of all the rest of these rafters, and they're not sticking up. So if we'd have put this totally flush on corner there, all of our rafters on this would have been higher than all of our rafters on that, and it would have been terrible.
Yep.
Also, since we're using 4x8 rafters here, since the span is longer than that little front porch, we're gonna have to rip down the rafter tails to match all of those, which are 2x6, so that it looks like a nice clean line going across there. It's gonna be a bit of work, but I think it's gonna look better and work better here.
All right, we got to get this scaffold leveled up here.
Okay.
Because we got pretty high place to get to. So I'm going to start by actually sticking my level on here and getting this side propped up.
I see what's going on. He's bragging that it was level before he even
No. Was it? Yeah, it was perfect. Actually, now that you mention that. All right.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm going to put it on the walkboard.
This is like a rerun here from 20 years.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so we are not looking good there.
Okay.
I'm afraid we're going to run out of throw. Here, let's pull this one all the way up.
Arlo's measuring and cutting the bird's mouth here, and he just had me do something smart, which was to double check the number, because we only have enough of these. So if we screw one up, I don't know, this is probably like $200 per.
$5 a board foot, I think is what
That's
it
why
costs.
Arlo's cutting them.
Well,
You guys are putting a lot of
I
pressure
didn't
on
order
you.
any extra. With everything that you buy in material, you order a certain percentage extra. And in this case, I didn't order any extra.
A lot
And
of pressure on you.
well, that's why I have my most experienced carpenter here. You know, more than me. I trust him more than I trust me, is what I'm saying.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, so, I mean, he's got it figured out, and I'm not worried at all.
You just went from the world's largest saw to the world's smallest. How'd that feel?
Yeah, exactly.
Get a little run down the side there, Arlo. By little, I mean tons.
I'll get a little.
A little swipe on it. Yeah.
Arlo is using 60 or 80 grit on this sander, and it is really shredding this stuff in a good way. What we want to do is remove the saw marks and any burning marks. We would call those machining marks. So we want to remove evidence of machining, even though there's going to be sanding scratches. That's really not identifiable at a glance, you know?
We probably should have done that when he wasn't running the sander.
We could talk, everybody beating, banging, saw something. No, I know. Oh well. You know what? When I get home, a lot of times, my voice is tired.
Yeah.
Does your voice get tired?
Nah, I don't
Really?
talk that much.
Maybe that's the problem. Well, okay, when I get home and my kids are being really loud and I have to yell to like talk, I'm like, eh. I'm like, they don't understand that I had to talk all day. We're getting a little pre-drill again here for our first round of screws that are gonna go in to tack it. And that countersink's nice because now these won't stick up and hinder our decking. I don't have any screws, do you? You do.
Gotcha.
And these are not structural screws, but they're just tacking it temporarily, so it doesn't really matter. Okay.
You got enough drills up here?
Yeah. You let me know if you're good down there, Jay. You like that? Still? Suck it towards me? I dropped a little, so I'm gonna do that again.
I'm good.
Well, we're not. Lift it up a little.
And then we're wrapping it up and we're doing
I don't think it's gonna. Yep.
Does it go?
It's going.
Yeah. She's dropping a little bit each time I do that. I think that's good here. Yeah, all right.
I think we're good.
Oh, we're golden.
Is that good?
Sorry, you're like right in the sun. I thought you threw it the first time. Okay. We're gonna snap a line here and cut these in line with the ones that are already there, hopefully. Can't see crap because of the sun. Yeah. Watch yourself, this is gonna drop when I get through it. No, no, it's fine. I just don't know which way it's gonna go. Yep, that's what I was expecting. You see a double bounce? That was awesome.
We got Ray on his first e-bike ride at lunchtime here.
Dude, that was crazy.
Yeah, if you're not going straight and it goes, you can definitely hurt yourself.
It's like a Tesla.
That's like a Tesla. Not quite.
I mean, it pretty much is.
You can't turn it.
Here he comes. Oh, he's hauling now.
We just got our window delivery and we put them all in the rooms they go in so we could just double check that there's a window unit for each opening. I'm checking the last room here. We've got boom, tiny window, boom, 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 and 2 casements, 1, 2. I think we're set. Hope that wasn't too much of a pain in the glass for you, bud.
No. No.
Was that your joke?
No, that was
Make it
Jamie's.
stop, dude. Make it stop.
Oh, gosh. Sorry about that.
That was the one down at the other house.
Oh, yeah, that was. You're right.
You're such a pain in the butt.
Oh! Smoky. We got to be real careful not to shank out the side right here.
Well, we're talking about screwing.
Screw in the first row.
Yeah, we should screw the first row.
And maybe drill it so the ends don't split.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because if you put a nail right there, it could split that grain.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're ripping this 12-degree bevel on our starter row for our tongue and groove decking here so that it's nice vertical, just like the rafter tails. Today's video is brought to you by VEVOR Tools, and today we're checking out their telescoping ladder, which is something that I've been scoping out for a long time for 2 main reasons. One, I don't really carry a ladder rack on my truck. And the second reason I've wanted one of these is because it's really hard to get an extension ladder into some small rooms in houses like this that have vaulted ceilings. So you got like a very small room, vaulted ceiling. So I'm gonna be able to carry this thing through the house, into the doorway, and then turn it into a tall ladder. This goes up to 15 foot 9 inches or any height in between whatever this is and 15 foot 9.
That is a really good point. You know, I have banged up so many walls trying to get a really tall extension ladder through into a small room. I mean, I just never knew anything like this existed, really. I'm thinking this will be really awesome working in stairways where a lot of times your tall ladders are too tall, your short ladders are too short. This one you can make any length you want.
This VEVOR ladder is stout. It's made out of aircraft quality aluminum alloy. It's got 3-inch wide steps with an anti-slip surface. Each of the steps has a locking mechanism separately, so you can adjust the height easily. Comes with a strap to retain it in your truck. And also, I thought this was pretty cool right here. If you pull these off, you've got hooks. So if you need to go like up over a roof or hook onto a tree limb or just retain the ladder better, you pop those in and you got something to hook onto. I'm gonna say this is a fantastic ladder when you need quick and easy deployment, transportation, or to get in a tight spot. And if you wanna get your own VEVOR ladder, they're only 127 bucks, but if you use my code VVPRO, you get another 5% off. There's a link down in our video description about that, and also about VEVOR's monthly giveaway. Thank you, VEVOR, for sponsoring our video and for this awesome telescoping ladder. Also, check out VEVOR's Black Friday special savings from the 13th through the 27th of November and grab an extra 6% off with daily coupons. Act fast for fantastic deals on essential tools, and don't miss out. We're starting this decking, and we're trying to figure out how is it that we can film the decking going down, because it's up top, and we're thinking we're gonna build like a crow's nest for the drone. So like a board with something to land the drone on, then just shut the drone off and let it time lapse just like a camera.
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty good at landing in the trees. Why you just put the drone in the trees and leave it on?
If this works, this could
work.
revolutionize the construction time-lapsing industry. All right, Eric is attempting our first ever, what are we gonna call it? Drone platform landing time-lapse. So we can get a good angle on the camera here. You're clear for landing. Well,
Oh, that looks good. No. Oh, that's close.
can't you put it in bump mode and just,
2 inches over it.
I think that's okay.
it's right on the edge though, isn't it? Hey.
So in case you didn't watch our previous videos, what we're doing here with this decking is just the overhangs and the porch roofs, or the porch ceilings. This is gonna run up just inside of our outside wall surface there to where you don't see a seam. And then we're gonna run 1.5 inch thick, just like 2x4, 2x6, just like that, up until we hit that part of the overhang, and then we'll do solid decking. And then we'll put zip sheathing on top of all of that, extending out over the top of this and everything. And then we're gonna use ice and water shield over the top of all of that because it's a low pitch roof, 2.5, 12. So that's the big picture plan here. Does that work? I'm gonna go like 25.
That's fine right there.
So that we got a little something to trim.
Little trimmy trim, yep.
Oof.
Yep.
Okay. I'm giving these screws a little angle and then lifting the board where they're not tight already. And that's drawing it in.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it did. I ain't got no screws anyway.
Triple hammer. We may have encountered a problem.
I think your remote disconnected from the drone.
Drone.
And the drone is up there.
Yeah, the drone just turned itself off because it thought it was just sitting there, even though I was doing a time lapse with it.
So you're saying the drone powered off
Right.
by itself?
Yes.
Well, that's stupid.
I didn't know it did that.
Well, can it power back on command with the remote?
No, you have to hit a button manually on the back of the aircraft.
Who gets to climb up
Dang
there?
it.
Well, let's see. We can tip it over and you can catch it.
Dude, it'll be destroyed. See, the problem is that thing costs $1,000.
Ooh, easy, easy. I think don't lean it on that board at all. I think just go to your ladder rack.
Now we're having all kinds of ideas. One is to hold this board vertical and cut like 4 feet off at a time till we can lower it down. One is to hold this tarp like a big net and just dump it off, but I think that'll still probably break it, honestly. Another one is to tie a ladder to your truck, like straight up, and have someone climb up and grab it. Another one is to set up scaffolding. And then they grab it. That'd be easiest.
If we had enough zip tape, like in a big ball with the sticky side out on the end of a board, we could just get it like a big frog's tongue.
Okay. All right. It's expensive enough
We
where I'm
could
not
just-
wanting to just dump it off of there.
Could just shake it and have
I wish I would've-
everybody catch it.
Yeah, I wish I'd have known it was going to do that, but I didn't.
Well, who would have thought? Auto shut off. Come on, man.
Else down here ready to catch this thing because I can't catch it.
Oh, we're not going to drop it.
I move. I take the weight off the ladder.
Here's the plan. I'm as high up as I can get on this ladder without having it break or something. But now I can hold this.
Yeah,
And Jamie's
hold it.
Jamie's going to cut.
I'm gonna cut it off.
And then we're going to lower it down. Is that the plan?
It's easy. Lift a little bit. Sorry about the saw.
Lower it down. It's working. Yes!
Yeah, we got that cat on.
Got it.
Oh man.
Okay.
Hey, Jason,
All right.
how much
All
will you
right.
pay me if I
So-
jump off this
All right,
ladder?
I'm gonna throw this down.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, I'm good. So this is the button that you have to manually push to turn it on.
Hey, dude, get off the ladder. Before
I like being on ladders.
Before I step
Not
out of
like
here.
that necessarily. Thank you, Arlo.
I think it's all right.
Well, we won't do that again.
That was a good idea.
That was a good exercise for problem solving. We had a lot of ideas and one actually worked.
16 foot.
16.
You guys definitely chalked a couple lines there. Do you know which one you're using?
Well, yeah, it's a big fat one.
Okay. That could have been the problem.
You're trying to climb over, holding the chalk box. You know,
Yeah.
kind of,
And check out what Jason and Arlo made for the top of this beam. A little cap that's the exact same as the roof pitch, so that when we put our decking on, it'll have something to bear on right here. So that is really detailed work. I thought Jamie made it first, and then I hear Jason going, I was like, what's wrong with you? Oh, you made it. I got you. So great job on that. We've got this front section decked. Now we're gonna come down, doing our overhang across this part. And we're gonna have to lap in one rafter because it's gotta have something to not just flip off of here. Then we'll come back and cover the whole thing with our zip roof. So I think that's gonna be plenty strong once it's all tied together like that. I've got this little piece attached to this board, but they're not really like gonna stay. So I'm gonna run a screw through all of this into here and see if I can get it to just kind of be one piece. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more of those. You like?
Yep.
Red board, what do you see? I see a roof looking at me.
I know what you're talking about
Okay.
because I got kids.
Okay, right.
Red bird.
Yeah. The guys are beginning to nail this sheathing down, and something very important about this is that they only nail into where these rafters or the beams are, because if they shoot anywhere else, it'll just pop through our finished ceiling, and it'd be really hard to repair that, wouldn't it?
Yes, it will be. So
We are actually gonna draw lines. I made a mark right here at the center line, and they're gonna chalk a line up to the top where they can also see the nailing on the tongue and groove that would indicate the center of the beam. And out here on the edge, we don't have a beam or a rafter to nail through into, so we're gonna use some short screws, like 1.5 inches to
some short screws?
fasten that edge. Yeah, I got a little bucket of them.
Okay.
How about
Sweet.
4 and
There you go.
3/8?
So that took a minute to get everything ready here. We've got our zip stretch tape against the wall. We're trying to flash it every layer we can to keep water from ever getting in there. I've got my outside rafter now installed. I'm gonna finish the overhang. But when I get to here, I'll probably stop again and be like, what should we do? Jamie's making me stop
145.
right here.
Well, I can see that you're about to cover up this little section here,
Yep.
making it exponentially more difficult to access and work on. And I just want to make sure I know what my plan is going forward. And I almost think I might want you to pull a few boards. Back
Well,
up
Really?
a little bit. Well, yeah. I mean, I can tell you all about it, why I think that, but you probably don't want to hear all that. But I might want to.
Well, that's why I screwed these only, if you
Okay.
if you're wondering.
Now that's good.
I was thinking ahead, like at least that much, to where I thought you might say that.
That is good.
So,
I mean,
what do you say I just screw this one down as well?
oh, okay.
And
so
then-
like the opposite of what I was saying. Okay, that sounds
And then
good.
you can still, within 30 seconds, take them off.
Okay.
Just so we don't have this slide off the roof or something on somebody's head.
Okay. All right. Do that, and then I'll figure it out,
You figure it out and then tell me.
and I'll take it apart. All right. Thanks.
Arlo already knows.
Wait, no, I don't know. I'm kind of making it up, but I think it's what you want to do.
This is Kent, and he's a friend. He used to be the Motion Makers guy in Silva, right?
Silva, Asheville, and Cherokee.
Okay, so you're world famous to a lot of people. He's brought Ramel's first piece of furniture.
Well, this one's starting to crack there. This was a new chair.
What?
Where's the big sofa room?
There you go, Ramel.
It
For
has
you.
a couple of sharp edges, but
You know, I can
wouldn't
just take
recline
a
in it.
frame.
Oh, it works great. All right, perfect.
I wouldn't recline.
I would run if I were you. That's going back with you. That is it for our video today. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to check down in our video description. There's links to all the truck accessories that I got from realtruck.com. And a lot of the stuff they have is made by them. So it's house brands. You can get a lot better deal. And I've looked all over the internet and they beat pretty much everybody on the price. Also, the accessories that I got were easy to install by myself with the help of my 14-year-old son, so that was actually fun. So make sure to check that out. They are an affiliate partner with us now, so thank you guys for that, and thanks for building with us. We'll see you on the next one.